is Jenna, what is up, and welcome to a very exciting video. We are down in what used to be our rec room. There used to be a couch and 2 chairs, but we have sold those. They are gone. I did get a little bit of footage of us taking those upstairs so you guys can kind of see what this room was before. Honestly, this room we never used because we had down here with a couch and a TV, and then upstairs with a couch and TV. We always just chose to use upstairs for watching TV, watching YouTube, hanging out. Francis did sit down here a lot of the time playing video games, but he does have a computer set up that we're going to connect his PS4 to so that he can game on the computer. We are keeping this TV in this TV stand because we do... Francis is currently sitting here and he's making fun of me as I mess up. You are. You're laughing. You're laughing at me. You're zoning out. Okay.
I'm just tired from my workout.
Oh, alright. Okay. Anyways, we are going to be keeping this TV in this TV stand because we do watch a lot of like how-to videos, like board game how-to videos before we play, so we thought it'd make sense to have it still down here so that we can do that right before we start playing a new game. So anyways, you guys can tell by the title, we are making this room into a board game room, which is just so exciting and something that we've been talking about for a few months now. Originally, we were going to have the board game room in the guest bedroom. We've decided to keep it a guest bedroom, and then we are going to be making this entire space into a bigger, more, amazing board game room. So yes, that's what we're doing today. We're starting the process by cleaning up the space first, and then I think I might make the calyx. Yes, we did get a calyx, which I'm very excited about. Calyxes are apparently the best of the best when it comes to board game storage. We do have 2 Billy bookcases currently that we have all of our board games in, and I think we're going to keep those, and we're just going to extend our board game collection onto the calyx. So very excited to take you guys along on this. I am currently like sitting on my legs and I need to get up. So let's tidy up and then maybe make the calyx. We will see how much I can get done today, but we still are waiting for a few other things to arrive. So yes, I'm very excited about those things. Okay, y'all, it's calyx time. Even though it's 11 p.m. It's Calyx time, baby. It's Calyx time, baby. Turns off the epic Elden Ring music.
No, it was because for some reason whenever the game's shutting down,
it plays its music.
It for a bit.
Weird. Anyways, we have finished making the Calyx. We have decided that we probably want another one, but we probably shouldn't get one now because we still need to like fill this one up. But obviously, like those shelves over there are way too like snug and everything is just way too overcrowded. So I want to kind of space things out a little bit, make it look a little bit better, bring some of them over here, and then once this one is full, we might get another one. We will see. But that's going to be going on this wall, and the TV I think is going to go on this back wall. But it is now like what, 12 something?
Yeah, it's 12:27.
Almost 12:30 a.m. So we're going to go to bed now,
yeah,
and
sure.
I will continue doing this. Yeah, she's up on the couch. Well, the last time I went upstairs, she was on the couch. But anyways, I will see you guys the next time I work on this room. See you then. Hello friends, what is up? Welcome back to day 2 of the board game room, which I'm not going to do a ton today. I just kind of want to move this to that wall. We are going to keep our like internet router still plugged in. Probably going to keep it on the Calyx, just like on one of the bottom shelves. So that I'm keeping there, but everything else is moving over to this wall. And then the Calyx is going on to this wall. So that's what I'm doing today. And then I am going to be filming after that a board game video that I'm putting up tomorrow. So if you guys haven't gone and seen that one, I don't know how long it's going to be until I upload this video, but that one is going to be the games we enjoy playing 2-player. They're not necessarily 2-player game only games, but they're ones that Francis and I like to play together as a couple. So yes, anyways, let's get to this. I might try to figure out if I want to put like some placeholder games on here for my background for that video, because I am going to be filming it in the new spot because it's like, this is the window right here, and I feel like it'll just give a lot better lighting than I've had over here because I've just been using like artificial lighting for my board game videos. So yeah, I'm really excited to have some actual like natural light for videos. So anyways, let's do this little move quickly and then I will get to filming that video. Let's do it. update. We officially have like almost a board game room. This is insane. It's crazy how you can just move around some furniture and add in some furniture and it completely changes a space. I don't even recognize this room. This is insane. But I'm currently kind of setting up to quickly film the video that I'm putting up tomorrow. So I kind of just like put all of my pretty cover boxes, like nice square boxes, in the calyx just as a background for now. We still need to put all of the board games back. I want to do like a whole section of this video where we organize all the board games into like some categories and stuff. I'm not 100% sure how I want to organize them yet, but I do think that this calyx is going to be like where all of the pretty covered games go. I don't know. I feel like that's very basic of me, but I really do love like when people have backgrounds with all like the pretty board games. We will see how I end up organizing all that, but this is the pile of board games I'm going to be talking about. This is the rest of our board games, which seeing them on the floor, like honestly, it doesn't look like there's too many, which makes me feel better. If you guys have never seen our basement before, the stairs are like here, and then you come around this corner, down this hallway, and then you come into the rec room. So yes, we also have the streaming setup, or used to be video game streaming setup, because I haven't really been doing a lot of that. Neither has Francis, so he kind of just plays his games on here, but he doesn't stream. We have some stuff here. We have, hello, a mirror there. Very messy guest bedroom slash storage room for my office. And then that's my office there. So that's kind of what's going on here. I'm gonna quickly go and film this video, and then I'll probably see you guys a little bit later when we either get the final piece of furniture for this room. I'm sure you guys know what it is already, but I'll see you when we get that, or when I do the board game organization. Penny's in the background again. She's just gonna be in the background of this entire video. She loves her socks. So this is a sock that Francis was wearing when he was working out today, I'm assuming. She loves a good sock. Anyways, guys, hello. It is now the next day of the board game room makeover, which it's been a while since I've actually done any recording. I did do a little recording, I think it was sometime last week. I actually went through all of the board games. You guys can see here, I'll actually put some footage over top as well of me organizing them. So basically I went through and I organized all the board games into different categories that we're going to be putting on the shelves. So I don't know what, I don't know. We kind of just put them in ways that make sense for us, which I put them in card games and party games. So that's all going to be in one section. We also have games that allow for over 4 players, games that allow only for up to 4 players, and then we also have roll and writes and cooperative games. Those were like the categories that I decided on that just make more sense for us, because a lot of the time it's either just Francis and I, or it's a group of 4, or it's a group of like 6 or 7. So typically we kind of look more to player count than anything else when we are going to like a game night. So that's how I decided to organize all of our games for now. We will see how it changes throughout. We also have the calyx here, which I think I'm going to use for more of like the prettier games and just ones that I want to display, maybe ones that are new coming in that I want in the background. Anyways, back to what we were doing today. Something very exciting came in the mail, and I don't know if you guys can see behind me what it says on that box, but it says BoardGameTables.com, which I just want to say a huge thank you to BoardGameTables.com for sending us their Jasper gaming table. I think this is like the one email that I got from a company that just like made me so happy and so excited to work with a brand, because honestly, this is like the perfect partnership. Actually, Joe, shout out to Joe, thank you so much for reaching out, but he saw my channel and how I was starting to do board games, but I also do like home decor and a lot of home stuff. And honestly, a board game table and me doing a game room makeover, like that is the two parts of my channel like perfectly coming together. And I was just so excited to work with them. So they sent over the Jasper board gaming table. They also have other tables. They have customizable tables as well, so you can get any size you want. You can customize it to whatever you want. But the Jasper one is, in fact, the most affordable board game table that I have found personally. And I will genuinely say that if they did not reach out, this would probably be the table that we would have ended up getting and actually paying for. Like, I would have been totally fine paying for it, because we have been trying to find a board game table that was somewhat affordable for so long. And we were going to go with just like a normal table and then just get a mat, but I really wanted a nice board gaming table, one specifically meant for board gaming. But I will link down below boardgametables.com. You can go check out what they have. They also have board games, they have player mats, they have board game like bags, so you can take board games on the road with you. Just so excited to show you guys this table. I will link everything down below if you want to go check it out. If you've been looking for an affordable board game table, I definitely recommend. I can't recommend like the quality as of yet, because obviously we have not opened it, but I've heard a ton of good things about the Jasper table. We did a ton of research before actually going through with this partnership, and I'm super excited to open it and build it with you guys. So anyways, a huge shout out to boardgametables.com again. I will have everything linked down below for you guys if you are looking for an affordable board gaming table or board games or a board game bag, board game mats, all the things. Penny has joined me here. Hi baby, would you want to come see everybody? Come here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Are you excited? Are you excited to build a board game table? Look at the paws. Okay, are you ready? Let's build a board game table! Woohoo! Francis has come down to help me build the board game table. Everyone tell Francis in the comments that he needs to start making videos with me. Booty! I think you would do so good with board game videos.
Netflix.
We would be so funny.
We're gonna watch something while we...
We're gonna watch something? What are we watching?
Probably just Toro Lives Alone.
Not The Office?
No, because I want you to have full focus on The Office.
He's really trying to get me into The Office. Honestly, it's been very good.
It's 5 seasons in, and
5 seasons in, y'all.
You're still not that into it.
No, I am. It's very funny. It is very funny. It's just Michael bothers the heck out of me, okay? He is just so stupid that it's funny. But then sometimes it's not funny. Open! Oh, it's gonna be so funny!
Wow. Ta-da!
Board game table.
Here's a board game table.
We went with the light wood. It comes in 2 different wood colors.
Ooh, pretty.
Ooh, very nice.
Perfect. That's actually really...
That's really nice.
Yeah. Cup holders.
Cup holders. They have a bunch of different like add-ons that you can attach to your board game table. You can make your board game table into a dining table.
We got the Jasper regular, right?
Yeah. Because there's a Jasper regular and then there's a Jasper long. So if you need a slightly larger gaming space. Oh, this is so cool! are officially finished building the table. This is what it ended up looking like. I will say that we have 3 different wood tones going on right now, so that's a little bit funny. But I think eventually we might be replacing our TV stand with a fireplace TV stand because it does get pretty chilly down here in the winter, so it'd be nice to have somewhere to like warm up the room or something to warm up the room. But this is it. Honestly, it was like just as easy as building IKEA furniture. And we have these guys, which are removable. And I'm actually going to go onto the site and see what else they have to like attach, because I don't know how this is going to be for writing on for roll and writes, but they do have like shelf attachments that you can put on the sides to give you like a flat writing surface. So I might look into those. They also have a topper that you can put on top of this to make it just like a dining table if you do want to have your board game table double as a dining table. But yeah, these can be moved to like the side, but we figured we'd majority of the time be playing with 4 players, so we'll have 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and like everyone has their own to the left or the right of them, if that makes sense. Because if you just have one of these on the side, oh my goodness, I just knocked over a board game. But if you have this just in the center, only one person's going to be able to use it. So I figured this would be best for now, but if we ever play with more players, we can kind of move them around, which is nice. And they also have wine glass holders like this and a bunch of different accessories. So yeah, and like I'm like super surprised at like the stability of this thing. Like we were trying to move it in any which way, and it is a sturdy table. So excited. I was a little bit worried because this wasn't fitting, but it actually like fits super snug in there, and it like slides under. It's looking beautiful, and I'm so happy because originally we thought this was going to be blue, like a bright neon, not neon blue, but like a royal blue, but it is a gray topper, which like literally goes perfectly with our rug, with the chairs that we're putting in here, which I think eventually we might invest in some better chairs, because they're just like folding chairs.
Yeah.
They're IKEA?
No, sorry, not IKEA.
Like Costco. Costco folding chairs. Yeah, baby. But yeah, I am very, very pleased and happy with this. So again, thank you so much to Board Game Tables. Definitely go check them out below. If you're looking for a super affordable but really good quality board game table, I definitely recommend the Jasper. And again, you can get this. This is the regular, which the play area size is a 3x5, but you can get a long one, which is slightly longer. I don't know exactly the dimensions of that one, but if you need a slightly larger table, they have a longer one. And then they also have completely customizable ones where you can get like different shapes. You can get a hexagon table, you can get a circle table, any which way, and you can like add different things to it. Pick the color of the wood, pick the color of the mat, everything. Those are a little bit more expensive than the Jasper, but the Jasper I believe was like $7.99, which is the most affordable I've seen for a board game table, because all the other ones I've seen for like custom ones are like upwards of $2,000, $3,000, which we cannot afford that. So yes, this is so amazing. So now that we have the board game table all set, the last thing, actually not the last thing, because I kind of want to put some art up and stuff like that, but the second to last thing is putting away all of the board games on the shelves. So currently right now we have all of the party games, card games. This is the pile of games that have more than 4 players or allow more than 4 players. These are all our cooperative games. 1 to 4 or 2 to 4 usually are right here. And we have roll and writes as well. I think that's everything. Then we have like some dice trays, and we have our roll and write little pencil sharpener and pencils there because we're obsessed with those. And then we just have this pile here, which is like all the pretty games, I guess. But this is going to be for all of the new games and nice looking games for the background of my videos. And then we have roll and writes up here. These shelves are going to be for up to 4 player games, and then we have party games and card games up here, possibly cooperative, and the rest will be games that allow more than 4 players. So let's start putting all these games on the shelves, shall we?
And I have just been having so much fun putting this game room together. Like, the board game table was the last thing we were waiting for, and now that that arrived, I was able to put it together, put all the board games back on the shelf, organize them, which I'm not like super happy with the organization right now. Before, I had it in like a color coded organization, and I liked that a lot better, but this is more functional. It's just not as pretty, but that is okay. And we also have like 2 empty shelves over there. I can fit more over there. Also, like, some of these board games here are turned forward, so I can always like make room for more. The calyx here, the bottom like 8 cubes are completely empty. And then also, obviously, like, some of these are just facing forward and there are none behind. So we have so much room to expand our board game collection, which I'm very happy about. And you guys just saw that I printed out some board game inspired art, which I will link the Etsy shop that I got these from down below. They were just like printables, so I just printed these out in my office and I cut them to size. One of them is viticulture and one of them is above and below, 2 of my favorite games. And then I also have this frame here that I think I'm gonna just put on the wall like this, and I think I'm gonna put it over there in between the shelves, and we can do some like writing with some dry erase markers on here. I was going to put some white paper on this for the background, but I kind of like the like craft paper background, so I think I'm just going to keep it like that for now. Don't know how much we're going to use it because we do like keep track of different things on like board game apps and stuff, but I think it'd be fun to have like a physical like scoreboard or something for games, or I don't know. We'll see what I do with it. I might actually end up getting another print and maybe putting that there, or like trying to find a board game quote or something like that. I'm not sure, but we're gonna hang that up. We're gonna hang these 2 up, and then I also have 2 larger ones over there that are just gonna go on this wall to kind of fill up the wall because it's looking a little bit empty right now. But because it is like after midnight, I'm going to call it a night here. I'll hang up these tomorrow, and then we will finish off the video showing you guys the finished board game room, which I'm so excited about. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it is now a few days later, and it is officially time to show you guys the finished product, the finished game room. I took a little bit of time the other day to just do some finishing touches, hang some stuff on the wall, and I'm so excited to finally show you guys what I've been working on, what the final product looks like. I am like covering it up a little bit so you don't see it, but without further ado, let's show you guys the finished game room, shall we? Come on!